Hello my nerdy birdies, this is Kaylee from Nerdy Birdie Adventures, and today I am going to be sharing with you my favorites from the month of January. I'm going to give you a quick heads up. As you can probably tell from my last video, I went to Disney during January, so my favorites are going to probably include a bunch of stuff that I picked up at Disney, but it's not going to all be Disney, I promise. But with that being said, let's dive right in, shall we? I think today I'm going to start with clothes, because usually I don't have a lot of clothes to show, but today I do have a couple of articles of clothing that I want to share with you. That I did. These are all Disney clothes. I'll try and preface when the stuff is mostly Disney, but if I forget to do that, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's get started. So the first thing, so I'll also preface by saying this, it was cold in Florida, colder than like we were expecting, I guess. It was like in the 30s or something. There was a lot of sweaters available to buy, so I did pick up a couple. The other one is in the wash, so I will try and show it in February's favorites if I remember. But the first one is this one. So this is a sweater. It says Walt Disney World, the most magical place on earth, and then the castle, the silhouette of the castle. The silhouette of the castle is kind of fuzzy, like it's like a fuzzy, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a terry cloth kind of material, like a thick towel, if that makes sense. And then it is cream and green. It has like cream stripes, but it's, so they did these in two colors. There was this color, and then there was like a red and pink one. I fell in love with this color, but it took me forever to find it in the size that I needed it because a lot of people were buying sweaters. So this is a 1X. So this is a 1X. I do like my sweaters a little bit on the baggy side, so I'm really looking forward to wearing this like just with a pair of light jeans in the spring when the weather starts to change. But yeah, that's my sweater. I also picked up a few Spirit jerseys while I was at Disney. One of them is in the wash. I got one of the Hollywood Tower hotels, or the Tower of Terror. That's one still in the wash, but I will show you the other two that I picked up here. So while we were there, I'm sitting on the sleeve. While we were there, the Festival of the Arts started up. Like, we went before it started, and then we were there while it had started. So the Spirit jersey for the Festival of the Arts was available, so I picked it up. This is the front of the Spirit jersey, and it has, you won't be able to see this I don't think, but so it has Figment kind of circling around a planet. He's so very cute. I love the art style for the like merchandise this year for the Festival of the Arts, and Figment is like one of my favorite characters like featured at Epcot, if not my favorite character that's featured at Epcot, so being able to get some merch of him was really cool. And then this is the back, so Festival of the Arts 2025, and then there's just some more art of Figment on the back. So yeah, and this is a lovely like wine color, and it's the same kind of like t-shirt cotton material that the rest of the most of the Spirit jerseys are made of. I love Spirit jerseys. I get Spirit jerseys in a 2X because I like them to be really baggy. So if you're wondering why they're so big, it's because of that. I like the sleeves to cover my hands, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I got a Festival of the Arts 2025 Spirit jersey that I picked up at Epcot, and then the other Spirit jersey that I picked up also at Epcot is this one. So this is from the UK pavilion. It's got Mickey Mouse in the Union Jack, like his pants have the Union Jack on them, and then it says London, and then on the back it's pulling much more red on camera than it actually is. It's like a bricky burgundy color, but it's pulling a lot more red on the camera. And then on the top, on the shoulder, it says hello mate, which really it should have said aloe. Like, you should have had an apostrophe and an A, just coming from a British person. Like, you should have said aloe mate, not hello. But but that's neither here nor there. And then on the back is a double-decker bus, Mickey and Minnie in a telephone booth, and it's like best day in the UK, it says. Now, what actually sold me on this Spirit jersey is the fact that there's a pigeon on it. There's actually two, because there's one on top of the double-decker bus too. This is also in a 2X, but yeah, it was the pigeon. It was the pigeon that sold me on getting this Spirit jersey. This is the first Spirit jersey that I bought, and I bought it the first day we were in Epcot. So this was actually one of the very first things I bought at Disney. But yeah, so that is it as far as clothes go. So yeah, I'm sorry, all Disney clothes. As I say, I do have another sweater that I will show in my February favorites if I remember, because it's in the wash, or I'll show it in a vlog maybe, like in one of my weekly vlogs. I'll show it then. But yeah, so let's move on to, I do have a bag. Let's move on to bags. I do have a bag in my favorites for this month, because of course I do. This is another Disney thing, a thing I picked up at Disney. I actually didn't buy, this was the only bag I bought at Disney, which kind of impressed me, I guess, because there was a lot of cute bags. Like, I was tempted by a lot. So they did, so each of the pavilions in Epcot had a Loungefly that kind of matched, that went with the country, and I really liked the one in the UK, but I got the Spirit jersey, so I didn't pick up the Loungefly. But yeah, but so the bag I did pick up is this one. So this is a plush Tigger bag, and I got this from the Winnie the Pooh shop in Magic Kingdom at the end of the Winnie the Pooh ride. I got this from there. I picked up a sweater for my mum, so I got him at the same time that I picked up the sweater. And yeah, it's just a plush Tigger face. He actually has a decent amount of space in him, because the pouch goes right into his nose, so he actually does have a decent amount of space for like a plush bag like this. Usually you can fit like your wallet and maybe your phone in there. I think I can get a decent amount of stuff in here. And he has a pretty decently long strap too. So yeah, I absolutely adore this. It's also very soft, like it's a very soft plush bag. All right, so I think from there we'll stick with plush things, I think. And again, I'm sorry, this is Disney stuff. I promise there is like some non-Disney things in here, but we'll get there. Okay, so the first plush that I picked up, the first plush that I picked up at Disney is this guy here. So this is a Banshee from Avatar. I love the animals in Avatar. It's been a very long time since I've watched the film, and I don't think my partner's ever seen it. But so we did one day at Animal Kingdom, and essentially we went to Animal Kingdom to ride on the Na'vi River journey, because we've been to Animal Kingdom twice since Pandora opened, and we have not done the Na'vi River journey yet, mostly because the line was always ridiculous. Yeah, mostly because the line was ridiculous, so we didn't bother with it. So we finally been on it, finally seen that animatronic. It was amazing. Like, it was very, very cool seeing the animatronic up close. We did Flights of Passage last time, we didn't do it this time. But yeah, so I got this guy at Animal Kingdom. I haven't seen him anywhere else. Usually I see like all of the city. So this is, okay, get my head on straight. So this is one of the sitting. So you put this little thing underneath your shirt, and then he sits on your shoulder, essentially. I should have just had him doing that for this entire video, but it's fine. And so they had a bunch of these, like, and some of them were really great. Like, you could get the Angel and Devil Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove. You could get those as little shoulder pals. You could get Chip and Dale, you could get Figment. My partner got a Porg, and there was a bunch of others as well. But I saw these at Animal Kingdom, and I kind of decided this was the shoulder plush I wanted to get, because he's just, I mean, just look at his little face. He's so cute. Just look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. But yeah, so I picked this up from Animal Kingdom. And then the other plush in my favorites is, I actually have another plush that's over there that I need to grab in a minute, but I'm going to talk about this guy first. So this guy, this is my second plush in my favorites for January. This is a Stife Bear of Mickey, who I got from the Germany pavilion of Epcot the last day we were there. Like we went to Epcot I think for like 4 days, so I got him the last day I was there. I actually completely forgot that they sold Stife Bears at Disney. So they had him, they had Minnie, they had an Eeyore, they had a Dumbo, they had another Mickey that was holding a teddy bear, and then they had some like teddy bear Stife Bears. So yeah, but I picked up him because he was my favorite one that they did. But you can see he's got the little, he's got the little Stife tag on his ear. So but yeah, he's really soft, really cute. He's gonna sit on one of my bookcases, I think. But he still has the tags on him as well. I haven't taken his tags off, but that's okay. Give me a minute to go grab that other plush. Okay, so my last plush favorite is this guy here. So this is a weighted plush of Mickey Mouse, just cute and weighted. I have a collection of these weighted plushes from Disney, and he's the latest one. Just Mickey Mouse. I picked him up while I was at Hollywood Studios. They did have him in other places, but I found him in Hollywood Studios. And we were only at Hollywood Studios for a day, so that's where we picked him up from. All right. But yeah, so I got him from Hollywood Studios. He's weighted, he's really cute, really soft. Happy to have him as part of the collection. Okay, so now we will move into some other stuff. I think let's do pins next, because I think everything else falls into more of like a miscellaneous kind of category. Yeah, so we'll do pins and stuff next. Okay, so yeah, all of my pins are Disney pins. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start with, okay, I'm gonna grab all of these. I'll pull this over here too. Alright, so I'm just gonna go through the pins as I pick them out, I guess. So I got this one. This is a Festival of the Arts pin. It's Figment. He spins around the little logo in the middle. So I picked this one up, obviously from Epcot. I got this the last day we were there. So they did like four designs that anyone could get, and then there was a couple of pass holder designs. I'm not a pass holder, so I couldn't get those, but this one was my favorite of the 4 that they did. And then I got a Fantasia pin. It's really pretty art style. I was really happy to find, I'm always happy when I find Fantasia merchandise, so finding a pin with a bunch of characters on made me really, really happy. So I picked this up at Hollywood Studios. I think you could, again, most of these pins you could find pretty much anywhere, except for the Festival of the Arts one. That one was at Epcot. But like this one you could find pretty much anywhere. I wish it had more characters on it. So most of these characters are from either, obviously, the Sorcerer's Apprentice, the Pastoral Symphony, or Dance of the Hours. And I wish there was more characters. I understand there are some pieces of music you can't really pull characters from, so like the Toccata and Fugue, just to go on a Fantasia tangent for a minute, obviously you can't pull characters from the Toccata and Fugue because there are no characters in the Toccata and Fugue. I think the Rites of Spring would be a little bit hard too, because that's the Earth and the dinosaur one. So I think the most well-known characters from that is the Stegosaurus fighting the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I think that's probably the most popular, that's the most well-known scene from that. But I'm surprised that Chernobog isn't on there, like from Night on Bald Mountain. She's telling me how to do my videos. Alright, the next one is kind of a generic, like more generic Disney pin, I guess, and it's this one. So this is just a Walt Disney World pin, and it's Mickey holding up some Mickey balloons, and it's really cute. I wanted to get this pin last time we were at Disney World in 2021. I couldn't find it anywhere. I saw it once, then could never find it again, so I grabbed it at Magic Kingdom pretty much the first time that I saw it there. So yeah, and then the next one I picked up because I made such a weird noise when I saw it. It just tickles me so much. So this is one of the limited edition pins. This is from a series called Inkwell of Evil. And it's this one. So this is a pin of Gaston. And he's coming out of an ink pot. The ink pot has like little deer antlers in it, I suppose to represent like his lodge and all that good stuff. And it's just him flexing. And I made the weirdest noise when I saw this pin. Like I think it came out while we were at Disney. And it got such a giggle out of me, so I had to pick it up. I really hope they do, so I'm guessing from the name of the series, like Inkwell of Evil, that it's gonna be the villains. I really hope they do Chernabog in that set, because I think he'd look really cool in that art style. Even though I don't consider Chernabog a villain. I don't know why he's all of a sudden like being mixed in with the villain crowd. I don't necessarily think he's a villain. Like, he's defeated by church bells. How bad of a villain can he be? He's defeated by church bells. Anyway, so the last pin, and this is just a celebration pin that the cast members will give you if you ask for them. But me and my partner were celebrating 10 years of being together, so we got these celebration pins at Magic Kingdom, and the cast member wrote 10 years on them. And yeah, it was just really sweet. So this is a nice little commemorative thing from our trip. So of course I'm going to include that in my favorites. And then the last thing isn't a pin, but it's kind of in the small stuff category, I guess. And I did pick it up while I was at Disney. And it is a Lego keychain of Donald Duck. I got my partner the Daisy. I got my partner a matching one of Daisy. And he's just cute and Lego. But he does segue into, I suppose, my next like group of favorite things. So while we were at Disney, we went to Disney Springs, and there's a Lego store in Disney Springs. So while I was at the Disney store, I picked up a set of Lego. I haven't built it yet, so that's why you can hear it rattling around in the box. But I am going to build this one. It's one of the 3-in-1 ones. So it's a plant pot, I do not know what this instrument is called, but it's one of those instruments, and then a typewriter with flowers. I'm going to be making the typewriter with flowers. I just saw this and thought it was really pretty, so I thought I'd take advantage of being close to a Lego store and pick up some Lego. But on the subject of Lego, something I ordered a while ago finally arrived in January. And it is, again, I haven't built these yet, so I'm just going to show you them, and then I will include building them in a vlog at some point. So you will see these built at some point, but I wanted to include them in my favorites because they arrived in January. And these are like block kits, like character block kits for Red Hood and Nightwing. And I'm really excited to put these together and put them on display. Yeah. Alright, so next we're just gonna get into like some miscellaneous things. These things don't really fall into categories, they're just in my favorites, and they don't really have a group that they can be put into. So we'll just start going through stuff, I guess. Yes. So the first thing, because it's on the floor, is this. This is a Baymax little fake Baymax plant. I got this from Animal Kingdom. Do you know when you kind of think you've only seen something once and then it suddenly starts appearing everywhere else? That's what happened with this. I found this at Animal Kingdom like a week and a half into our vacation, and I'm like, I've never seen that before. I've seen other Baymax stuff at Disney, but haven't seen this before. So I picked it up at Animal Kingdom and then started seeing it everywhere. But yeah, it's got little cherry blossoms, little sakura flowers in it, and it's Baymax, and he is cuddling Mochi, the hairy baby. But yeah, this was so cute, I couldn't resist it, so I picked it up. So the next thing is a, oh, I don't want to call it a sipper because it's not a sipper, but a souvenir cup, I guess. And it's this. So this is the Grinning Loth Cat, and I got this guy from Oga's Cantina in Hollywood Studios, or in Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios. Me and my partner went there for like an early lunch just to check it out, because I've always seen like TikTok videos of kind of the vibes of Oga's Cantina, and I wanted to check it out, so we did an early reservation and I got this guy while we were there. I got him with my non-alcoholic drink. I didn't drink at Oga's Cantina because it was too early in the day for me to be drinking. But I definitely, if you're a Star Wars fan, and I'm not really a Star Wars fan, if you just enjoy the vibes, I do recommend going to checking out Oga's Cantina. It is very cool. It's a very cool experience. Don't expect to sit down. It's you have like a 75% chance of standing up. But yeah, I got this little commemorative thing. I'm gonna put flowers in it, I think, because the idea of drinking out of this just is not comfortable to me. So I'm gonna put flowers in it, I think, instead. And then something that I'm actually super hype about, because I didn't expect to get my hands on it, is this. So this is this year's Figment popcorn bucket for the Festival of the Arts. Yeah, I was not expecting to get one of these because it's been pretty historic with the launches of these things that they are difficult to get your hands on. So I managed to get one because my partner figured out that you could mobile order these things. So yeah, I mobile ordered one because I just wanted a Figment popcorn bucket. Like, I'm not, you know, obsessed enough, I guess, to go and like seek out the other popcorn buckets that were done of Figment, but I'm happy to own one, if that makes sense. The camera's about to stop recording, so I will be right back. And I'm back. Don't know why my camera does that, but it's fine. Alright, so next. Okay, next thing, just moving swiftly on. Next thing is a journal. So I know I've mentioned this, I think, in previous videos, but I finally got my hands on the road trip journal from Traveler's Factory. So I got this on its third restock. I tried 3 times to get this journal, and then of course after I ordered it, after I finally managed to get my hands on it, Traveler's Factory announced that they're gonna add this to their regular lineup, so you can purchase these. You will be able to purchase these at some point from Traveler's Factory USA. So yeah, or Traveler's Company, should I say. But I got my hands on it and I love it. It's so pretty, and it's gonna be, this is gonna get used a lot this year, I can just tell. But yeah, I'm really excited to own this. But I'm not mad about them making it part of their regular lineup, because this is a super popular thing and I want people to be able to not have to go to a scalper to get it. Like, resellers with Traveler's notebooks are kind of ridiculous when you know, like, don't be wrong, they're not cheap items on the regular, but the amount that people resell them for is ridiculous, because it's like, I'm sorry, it doesn't cost that much. So I'm glad that people can actually get their hands on this journal at some point without having to like go through that process. Alright, so I do have some Batboy stuff to share as well. So let's get into that, shall we? Yes. Alright, so first I have a couple of minifigures. These came with the block kits, like the little like knockoff Lego kits. The first one is this one. This is Dick Grayson as a Talon. This is from the Dark Multiverse Hush comic, and he's like kneeling on a rooftop, and he's really cute. I really I like him. I like having him as part of my collection. And then the other one, obviously, if there's Nightwing or if there's Dick Grayson, there is Red Hood. And he has a little bag of money. And he's so cute. I'm stuck on where to put him because I want to look at him all the time. So I'm genuinely kind of stuck on where to put him. I don't know where to put him. But yeah, I got both of these from a shop, and the Lego and the block kits from a Etsy shop called BallerCatsKotatsu, who I will have linked in the description. Yeah. And then the last thing I have to show you actually comes from them as well. And that is, let me get it, this. So this is a Standee, Jason Todd. And it's massive and beautiful, and I'm gonna have fun trying to find somewhere to display this. But yeah. But yeah, so he came from BallerCatsKotatsu. He's a pretty decent size. He comes in like 3 pieces, so there's the base, there's a back part, and then there's this colored front part. So yeah, that's him. Always happy for more Jason Todd. I actually ordered a new doll of Jason Todd while I was at Disney because I wanted to get it before the pre-orders ran out. But yeah, so that is everything for my favorites for the month of January. A lot of Disney, I'm sorry about that, but I'm also not sorry at the same time because I went on vacation there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I think my next video is either going to be my weekly vlog or a journal tour video. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna get around to like editing and posting first. So it's gonna be one of those two things though. Now that I'm back from vacation, I'm really excited to get back into posting more. I wanted to film more at Disney, but I was just, and I think I mentioned this in other places as well, I was just having so much fun that I forgot to film. So I was also trying out a new camera and I didn't really like how it worked for vlogging, and I forgot to bring my regular vlogging camera with me, so that kind of did me in as well. But that's neither here nor there. But yes, so until I really hoped you like this video. What are words and how do I say them? I really hope you like this video. Give it a like, give it a dislike if you didn't like it. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd really like you to join my little collection of nerdy birdies. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends. Bye.